Hello,
terrible.
hello. What is up, everybody? Happy Friday.
Hello.
What's going on, Jodi-P?
Just working in the building here. And
Yeah, I see that.
Cheryl and Ryan came up today and helped out and brought
Awesome.
me some fish too.
They brought you fish? What'd they bring you? I didn't know that.
Um, yeah, the albino Aeneas. Was that it? Paleotis quarries. And
Paleo.
then the gosh darn, I'm really struggling with names right now. The angels, electric blue marble and
Okay.
electric blue marble and veils. They have really pretty
Veil.
tails on them.
Nice. So, wait, are they veil tail electric blue marbles? Or are they like separate from the electric blue?
Veil tail electric blue
Okay,
marbles.
gotcha.
And
Because
they is pretty.
I have the electric blue marble pearl scales, but they're still growing up, so they don't count yet. But
Yeah.
they're very pretty. I really like them. I should do like a little special on them. I have a bunch of different angels, but I also have a bunch of different angels that I'm supposed to be sending you. So I sent you like half of them, and now like yeah. But are they going to be joining us on the screen, or are they just going to chill on the ground? I know
I
Cheryl's got
offered
a leg
chairs. I just
problem.
want you to know. I offered
I
chairs.
know that you were a good host. Don't worry.
Cheryl says it's nice to sit on the ground sometimes.
Okay, well, she can suit her little self, so that will be.
The spider is over there.
Oh well,
Oh.
let's not get bitten by the spider. I don't know about
Yeah.
Iowa spiders, but I'm not about Texas spiders. That's for sure.
Most of Iowa spiders are non-venomous. Most.
Well,
Like we do get brown recluse and black widows on
yeah,
occasion, but those are pretty rare up here.
those are. I mean, those are the only two that I really know about. So yeah,
Yeah. It's just a lot of wolf spiders, which those hurt if they bite, but they don't really do anything to humans.
yeah. I live in constant fear that I'm gonna go in the garage and like pick something up without gloves on, and there's gonna be a black widow. It's something that like I've been afraid of since I was a very, very small child. And
Yeah.
I can't like explain why, but like anyway.
I
It's
don't have a
irrational.
super awesome reason for it either, other than they're eight-legged critters and I'm a wuss.
Well, you're not a wuss about snakes, so
No, I
there's
love my
that.
snakes.
I'll
I had like in the last week, I've had a couple baby prairie ringnecks show up in the fish room. So I sent a picture of one to Chelsea the other day.
oh my. Are they
Yeah.
like big or small or pretty
These
or
were
ugly
just
or what?
they're like a charcoal gray color and they have an orange and yellow underbelly and an orange ring
Okay.
around their neck, like
Mhm.
right behind their head. I
Okay.
think they're gorgeous little snakes and they can get like 4 foot. At least that's
That's
the biggest I've
large.
seen them here, but these were maybe the baby was only about 6, 7 inches, like
Ugh,
no bigger than a
that's cute.
pencil.
A little
It was
a
pretty
little
adorable.
tiny snake I could deal with. And I would definitely like I imagine if I ever come across like a garter snake, I'd be totally fine with it and I would play with it as long as it didn't bite me. But like anything that's like the thickness of my arm or more, I'm like, no, thank you. You can deal with like Robert Irwin or someone. Like, go play with them. But anyhow, lots of snake talk. But let us go ahead and since I kind of came mildly prepared today, um, notice the people who are in chat. So, first of all, we have Chris Junkin, who is in talking about how much of a hard worker you are at the very beginning. And then me, of course. And then Funty B from Tennessee. Hello, hello. And then there's Putu Bird. What's up? I see you. We've got Jeff Kane, Jonathan G, Vibes is in, Linda Worth. Let's see. Ooh, I don't know this one. Judge Dread Aquatics, Dade
That's
Sherman.
Dade. It used to be Mandarin Goby.
Oh, okay. Hello, Dade. Foxy's Fishes is in. I think she's packing up her car, which
Yeah.
is at almost at full capacity, if I read that correctly. So good luck with that. Cheryl is here, of course. And then there is Anne. Just Anne. Hello, Anne. Chelsea Steenfot is here. What's up, Chelsea? Uncle Smiley's Aquariums, Lisa the Wolf, Candy's here. What's up, Queen Candy? And then we've got Ron's Garage Aquatics. What's up, Ron? Good to see you in. MMC Aquatics, Sleeper Barbecue Grills to Gills. What's up, Lance? And then we've got Peter, Beto Great Lakes, New Local Austin. What's up, Mike? Nice to see you during the daytime. Cinnamon Girl is here. June from Overtly Overstocked Oscars. And then KJE Aquatics. What's up, everybody? Glad you're in.
And Karen is listening.
And Karen's listening, of course. It says Mr. Karen, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I read like up in the chat earlier that he would be surprised if he didn't have Mr. Karen on his little badge for the Clash. And I was like, that is absolutely what it should be.
Oh, I should have had Matt do that. I didn't even think about that. Pretty sure it said Christopher.
Well, Chelsea said that snakes and spiders are her fave, and I'm just like, girl, that is all you. You can keep that. I love that for you, not for me. But we can just bond over our love for fish. Let's see. I'm going through the chat trying to see if there's anything. Do you have your tablet up, or are you just like freeballing it with your phone?
I'm working with the phone. Like, I haven't bothered getting the tablet out in a while because I can see the chat comments on the side now.
You can? That's cool. All right.
Yeah.
MNC says he wants another albino anaconda, and the wife said no. The only thing that I think of when I think of anacondas are like those bit like, okay, number one, Brittany, but then number two, like how people take pictures with these massive freaking snakes in the Amazon. And like, I just imagine that, like, aren't they, okay, this is probably like propaganda, but aren't they like child eaters? Like, just a thought. I like,
if it fits.
I mean, if it fits, it sits, but like in its mouth, I don't know. I don't know about that.
Probably. I'm sure they don't target children.
Well, just I would hope not. But like, I would worry about my like four-legged dog children. Like, oof, no. But albino anaconda are very expensive, so you can flex on your homies with that, I guess. Would you do like a Brittany pose with your albino anaconda? That's what I would wonder.
I did at the state fair with a python, a ball python.
Ooh, that's cool. I'm
sure. That's the closest I'll ever get to holding one at home.
Did Mr. P save it on his phone?
I'm sure it's somewhere. I probably had it like way back in the picture files because Addie wasn't even born yet.
Oh wow, so, that was a long time ago.
Yeah, that was a hot minute.
Yeah, just a bit of a hot minute, perhaps a warm minute. Right on. Well, do you have any highs and lows? I guess getting some more fish was your high. Do you have any more highs? Are there more highs? Do you have more what's going on?
Like, there's been some good highs. So I got the fish from Cheryl today. I also got some Ginshia sinensis this week and some sailfin gudgeons. I'm not even going to butcher that scientific name right now.
Yeah.
And then got all the liners in the aquaponics beds.
Ooh, okay. Are they
don't leak. Yay.
They're holding water. Good.
They hold water. Yes. And we started cutting the rafts for the plants today and getting those put in.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That's very exciting. I'm gonna need you to like take me on a tour of like all the terrestrial plants you have because I'm such a nerd. Like I used to grow a ton of like tropical terrestrial plants. So I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna need that and that and that and that. Like, oof.
I'm gonna have to pull up the list that was sent with all the names because the only one I really remember is the peace lilies, and then there was like some pink princess.
Oh, those are nice.
Pothos, I think, or philodendron. Yeah, and then there was something about like a white wizard or something like that.
Yeah. You're talking my language. Like I have pink princess. I have the white wizards. Like I'm on it, but I actually like have a little tub of them. They're sitting on top of my rain barrel, and I'm waiting for the moment when I can like put some like little individual shelves in the fish room to like get them to like create a jungle. So it'll be really cool. I have like this really cool I think I sent you a picture of it whenever I first got it, but it's called like a Stephania erecta, I think, and it's this vine.
Possible.
It looks like a little potato on top of a pot, and it's like a tuber, and so the leaves and the vines grow up from that tuber that just sits on the top. So you have to be really careful when you water it. But anyway, I put up a little trellis, and it's going to grow up alongside one of the racks, and like my jungle is coming together. It'll be slow, but it's fine.
Okay.
So
we had Stan, Toonie, and
yeah,
Tank
Redneck.
Girl
What's up,
coming in.
Stan? Stan, we have a what is it? A swap next week and a half or so, like October. It's the beginning of October. I think he told me about that. So I've been trying to not miss it because DFW Aquarium Association is not on Instagram or any other social media other than Facebook, and it really bothers me because I know they don't even send out an email. So like I never know when things are happening. Stan apparently is in the know, so he lets me know. So thank God for Stan.
And we got Jodi-P and
Getty's here.
Dr. Ted and Sarah.
Dr. Ted made it? What the heck?
Dr. Ted, I admit the last about 20 minutes of the judging thing, I may have fallen asleep in my chair. I'm sorry. I will watch it fully on replay.
Oh man, that's funny though.
I woke up and noticed I got removed from the call, so I assumed it was over.
Oh. Well, I hope they didn't say too many bad things. But Anna Banana is here too, and Toonie Loon.
Hi, Anna.
Tank Girl, I think you said. Jeff Pelham is here in the house. Yep. We have all of what is it? Aquarium Addicts Anonymous on Wednesdays. Ron's here and Jeff's here. And Dr. Ted. We are strong today. We've got all kinds of celebrities in the building. And Scotty. He's catching up on 1.75 time, so not quite 2 times.
1 3/4 time. Very nice, Scotty. Then we had Nick pop in my tanks.
That's a surprise, Jodi. Apparently, Dr. Ted didn't notice. And Zen's here. Miss Funty Jodi. One day, Funty is going to catch on. I just know it.
It will. It's such a fun way to say it, too.
It's so great. It's so great. It's like, it's safe, but also funny. So at least we know. Oh, Nick's here too. What's up, Nick? What's up, good people? I see you. And then Stephen P. will go back in the lurker corner. Goodness. How come Stephen P. doesn't come up on the participants list?
I don't know.
It's just slow, I guess. Maybe my internet connection. I don't know. It was happening super slow last week too, so I don't know what's going on with that, but maybe it's just me. Ooh, Nick at Hardwater Propagation. What's up, gang?
Hey, Nick.
Gang. As the kids say these days. Oh, man. Goodness. I'm just so glad everybody's here. And Cheryl, I imagine you like right next to Jodi on the ground, typing and watching the stream at the same time. So
she's over here, like to my north.
My bad.
Yeah, well, if I was facing north, she'd be my northwest, but I'm facing east, so I guess you're northeast.
Oh man, but like Cheryl actually, like, not that she was my entire inspiration, but like once I got talking to Cheryl a little bit, we were texting back and forth about Mellis, I think, and talking about her like Breeders Award program and stuff, and I was just like, oh, I need to do that so bad, like, and she was like a big inspiration for me to like actually get my ass in gear for the fish room and everything. So yeah. So I hope you're listening, Cheryl, not just sitting there, but
you're out loud.
I'm on loud. Oh goodness. I'm sorry ahead of time. But
why?
I mean, you never know what, like, sometimes some things I say just don't quite hit like they're supposed to. So you never know. But like she was a good chunk of inspiration for me to like really start trying, especially with the Mellis, to take it to kind of like that next step, which the next step is happening, but like good grief. They are the most finicky little fish. And what gives me a little bit of hope is that what's his name? Nick from the Australian guy.
Keeping Fish Simple.
Yeah, Keeping Fish Simple also had difficulty with them at first. So like I'm not the only one, and at least an Australian has had difficulty with them, which I find a little bit of comfort in. So I like that.
Yeah.
But I can't believe Candy's in here. What's up, Candy? I saw her fish room. I guess it's in her basement. Corey did a stream of a bunch of her tanks and stuff, and it was awesome. I freaking loved it.
Yeah.
Except that she only has one tiny little paper plate discus in there left. Like, I guess she had a group of them, and now she only has one left. So
it was an
if I ever
awesome
get
tour. I
my
watched that one the other day.
right, it was so cool, and I love the very first tank had a bunch of the terrestrial plants growing up and out of the back of it. It was cool, and I was like, I want that
Yeah.
in my fish room. So I'm trying to figure out like if I can do it at my desk or if I can do it at a place in my fish room or where I'm gonna do it, but I'm getting on it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the discus are very pretty. And I am like one step closer to getting my wild cross pair to breed. So like fingers crossed that it works. So like every time I've lowered the TDS down to where it's supposed to be. I added a UV sterilizer because the eggs were fungusing too quickly. But like
Yeah.
each time that I've done something, the eggs have lasted longer and longer. So like fingers crossed that this time it will be better. So we'll see. We'll see how it works. But
Big Steve is in. Hi, Big Steve.
Big Steve's here. What's up?
I want a chair.
Nick, you're not an angel. Come on. I know more than that. But yeah, let me see. I'm trying to catch up on chat. Candy's fish room is legitimate. Super, super
Yeah.
cute.
A lot of pretty tanks in there. A lot of pretty fish too.
Are you breeding the transvestitis? The Nanochromis transvestitis, Big Steve? I've almost added them to the fish room, but like I'm really running out of room at the moment because like I'm keeping mostly species only tanks. And I mean, I've combined a few of them like some of my rice fish colonies with the plecos. Those work really well. But yeah, running out of room pretty quickly. I'm going to need my own warehouse full of tanks soon. That's what I'm going to need.
Hey, Dave.
But did you get anything done with your with the warehouse? Like I know Cheryl said she came up to help and everything, but like did y'all get anything new done?
Yeah, like today we got the rafts made. I finished up the liners. Was it last night or the night before? I don't even remember now. It was one of the last 2 nights.
Mm-hmm.
And then Cheryl and Ryan were cleaning tanks today, and that's really, really helpful. Like just any little bit is awesome at this point.
Yeah. Do you feel it like getting down to the wire? Do you feel like that's happening or
yeah, like panic mode is set in.
No, are you sure?
Yeah.
You look a little
panic mode is set in. Like this weekend is going to get busy because I've got to start prepping to leave. We'll head out Wednesday morning, I think. But I've still got to make Roxanne's cake and cupcakes and stuff. And
I was gonna ask if you'd started baking yet, or if it's too soon.
I mean, it's not like technically it's not too soon because what will happen is you bake it, you freeze it, so it locks in all the moisture, and then you can ice it, like frost it, ice it, however you want to put it. And then I'm going to pick up some dry ice so I can keep it frozen on the way out.
Yeah. Awesome. That's a lot of baking, girl. Like, kudos to you. I know you have several different like hobbies that you like have delved super deeply into, and baking is one of them, which is very cool. But like I can bake. I like baking more than cooking. But oof, that's a lot of baking.
I do like cooking more than baking, but like what I like is decorating.
Okay. Yeah.
That's the fun part.
I like combining, like finding different like flavors that go together really well that you wouldn't necessarily think of. But yeah. I just wish I was going to the Clash so I could enjoy your little treats.
I wish you were going too, damn it.
I know. Just you can blame the in-laws on that one. But Nick's got a question for you.
I will have an email for you. Christopher told me them all today, but I am like pretty frazzled and can't remember Jack. So Christopher, if you're listening, please feel free to comment so Nick sees it.
Just so you know, Nick, Ross is not the only fish snob here. Loud and proud, number one, fish snob right here. Actually, I wouldn't say fish snob. I just have very particular, usually very expensive taste. So
That's okay.
Ross,
It's
you are
okay
not
to use the
alone.
word snob. It's never a bad thing to be a fish snob. You like what you like.
I do like what I like and I don't apologize for it, but yeah. So I was going to say fine. Yeah. Okay, fine. There's two now, but one backpedaled immediately. You know what, Ross? You just got to own it. It's kind of like being just, knowing that you're bougie. You just got to own it. Take it for what it is. But
And thank you, Toonie. I love my little loaches.
oh my gosh, speaking of loaches. Okay, so I finally got my 20-gallon long on top of my desk, right? Costanza was
Yeah.
very worried about the structural soundness of my desk to hold a 20-gallon tank, but it's got a metal frame. I was like, it'll be fine. It's good.
Yeah.
We just don't talk about it. Like, we don't talk about Bruno. It'll be fine. But guess what? Ever since, like, once the fish got used to the new location, which sounds kind of odd because there's like 3 sides that are blacked out, but the pencil fish doing super well. And in fact, I'm
Nice.
kind of curious if I have 2 different kinds of pencil fish in here. Like, I have the
Oh.
Sineppa Reds for sure, but like some of the Sineppa Reds don't have the 2 black bars. So like there's one on top, one on the bottom, and then there's red in the middle. Some of
Mm-hmm.
them don't have that. So I'm looking because it's literally right here. And so
Can
it's
it
kind
be
of,
like a dominant submissive thing?
I don't know. And there's like, it's kind of funky because they all, like Chelsea, I remember said that pencil fish won't school with ones that are not their own kind, right? So they kind of
Okay.
stick together. Um, but these all school together. And so I'm kind of like, well, are they all the same kind? But then the others that are different, they're just missing the black bars. But instead of the black bars, they're replaced with red. So they look kind of like the Rio Amaya red pencil
Mm-hmm.
fish. You know how they're all like all red all the
Yeah.
time. Um, but then they all have this like little white spot right before their tails on the peduncle. So like I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that, but they're really
Huh.
cool. And they
Yeah.
don't hide anymore. So that's awesome. And then the SKO2 loaches, I think they're the gastromyzon something somethings.
Yeah.
They are out and about all the time. I see them
Yay.
everywhere. They're all over the rocks, all over the wood. I love them so much. And like it's super cool because like the red pencil fish will go by and then you see that red on the tail of the loaches
Yeah.
because the loaches are super fast and they're just like dee. So it's awesome. I love it. It's really cool.
That is awesome.
Over here geeking out. And I think that the pencil fish have figured out that every time I sit down at my chair, they all come up to the front and kind of school up at the front. I think
Mhm.
they think I'm going to feed them every time, which I do. But like that's a little presumptuous of them, don't you think?
Yeah,
But
maybe a little
that's
bit.
funny. Oh, and the best part of Candy's fish room is the bean bag. Yes. My friend actually has a big bean bag in her living room and we call it the bean and whoever gets to sit on the bean just gets like soaked up into it. It's like a love sack one, and so it's super super comfortable.
I
But
always wanted one, but my parents never let me have one of those beanbag chairs when I was a kid.
rude,
Yeah,
rude indeed.
it's okay. I've seen one split open and I understand why.
That's me with everything. Always the most rare, expensive because the hunt is half the fun. It's so true. I
Yeah.
love searching for what I need, and like I have caviar taste on a Big Mac budget. Okay, let's talk about the price of Big Macs because apparently they've gone through the roof.
Yeah.
Um, oh man. Sorry, I'm getting so distracted by all like I want to keep up with the chat, but then I'm over here talking about my pencil fish. Bum bum bum. Jeff Pelham says he's got a nanochromis taste on a crebensis budget. That's funny. Okay, Ross, if they don't have those bars, then they're most likely the Amaya really reds. That's fascinating because I mean when I got them they were all very small. So that's cool. But maybe I should separate out the super like the Amaya reds versus the Sinepa reds, and that'll be
Hmm.
good to know for when I try to breed them. So
Yeah.
that's excellent. Bruno who? Exactly. After a long day of making decisions, you need a break. Well, go get you a bath, Nick, because I know how much you enjoy those. Oh, they were most likely collected together. Good to know. Um, bum bum bum. Gastromyzon something somethings are so pretty. They really are. But they're the SKO2, the red tail ones. So
Yeah. They're and like they don't really have a described name
yeah,
from what I
interesting.
understood.
I just know that they're like I said, gastromyzon something somethings.
I might be wrong on that. I should go double check before I say
I
that.
I doubt it. You are like the most in the know about loaches of any
No,
person I know.
no. A couple of fish Connor in here is pretty damn good.
Oh, Nick said he got some new killies today. What'd you get? Did you get the Gularis what's the location? The low location, LOE? And Scotty's, yes, we did talk about killifish just now. Bum bum bum. And Chris said, yeah, you can't say that without saying the type of killifish. Like, come on. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Let's see, let's see. Bum bum bum. Good grief. I am very behind in the chat. At least one Rico behind.
Hey,
Oh,
George.
dude, you got the lows? No way. I don't believe it. I want to see them. Did you put it on your Discord? Oh, that's freaking cool.
Roxanne, that
Uh,
sounds yummy.
ooh. Oh, crap. Hit the wrong one. Making chicken and gravy in the crock pot. Can't wait till it's done. That sounds
I'm not
wonderful.
gonna lie, that sounds straight up comforting right now.
I kind of wonder. Um,
It's gonna be a nacho night. I can already feel it.
but that's a good thing for you. Nachos are
It is.
delish.
And I just got some salsa for my sister, so I'm kind of stoked.
And salsa. Ooh, it's gonna
Yeah,
be excellent. So
it
are
is.
Cheryl and RJ, are they leaving tonight? Are they staying the night? What's the plan? What's
I
the
think
game
they're
plan?
driving. They're driving home tonight.
Oh, okay. Maybe like dinner and then send them off or like or what?
Whatever
Or
floats
they're
our boats, I guess.
oh, okay. Only one Rico. Tried two Ricos like me. Yes. And some
You
white
try all the
rice.
Ricos like Rico.
Yes. Um Ooh, that's the plan. Send some my way, Foxy. I don't know what we're having for dinner tonight. It's a surprise. Sometimes it's not, but every now and then it is. But let's see. Oh, one I guess we're still in the highs and lows section of the stream,
Yeah.
about 30 minutes in. But I think I found one um albino egg in the
Yay.
tank, which is crazy that I even saw it to begin with because that tank is like the most lush and like planted tank that I have. And it was just right there, like on the front glass, chilling by itself. And I was like, oh no, I'm gonna have to save it because the rainbow shiners are definitely gonna eat it. But
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. There's also pygmy cories in there, but I think it's too big for them.
Mm.
So I'm like, I've got my fingers crossed that it's an albino egg. But like, on
I
one hand,
think
I'm like,
don't
yay,
pygmies have
I
ridiculously
saved
large
it.
eggs
They
compared to
do,
their
like
body?
for their size, yeah. So it
Yeah.
could be. I don't know what it is. So it'll be a surprise. But like, part of me is kind of like, one, really? Like only one egg? Is
One
that
is better
even
than none.
yeah, it's better. That's what I keep telling myself is it's better than none, but I would have rather found like, you know, 10, 15, 20 would have been great. but mystery eggs. But that's the thing is like I'm gonna have to keep it in its little container all by
Mm-hmm.
itself. It's gonna be very lonely for a while
Huh.
until it gets
I
big
guess
enough.
speaking of, baby fish and things, so I'm holding on to some paradise fish for Chris,
Oh,
and
okay.
the male was being awfully jerkish to the female, so I moved her over a tank.
Yeah.
And then, like a week later, the male jumped ship and went in the same tank with her because there's like a 3 inch
We
section
have
or
not
something on the back
discovered
where there's
that.
open space. So he's like, I want
Uh-huh.
my gal back. So,
Mhm.
well, I guess I don't need to feed that tank for a little bit. And as I'm
We'll
shipping
see how it
fish
goes.
out on Tuesday, I
Yeah.
look over and I see a bunch of fry in there. So there's paradise
Goodness.
fish fry.
I love that. You're like
Yeah.
an accidental paradise fish fry maker. Look at you.
Yeah, it works for me.
That's
So there's
awesome.
there's some sweet little babies in there. They didn't get fed for a week and they're still alive.
Ooh, that's good.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Hey
you've got to have
Magna.
some live foods in that tank then, like some kind of
I'm
something
sure
for them
there's
to
some
eat.
anti-storia and stuff in there because I don't
Yeah.
always suck out the malm and you know the filter holds a lot, so I'm sure they picked off that.
Mhm. Yeah. I do find that like a bunch of my smaller fish will go over to like the sponge filter and just like nom on it. I don't know
Hmm.
what exactly they're eating, but it's got to be something.
Yeah.
Oh, Green Machine Sweden's in. What's up, Green Machine? I know he has. I obviously he has. Oh, whoa! Wait a minute. Sorry, I got distracted by Ross's comment. But Green Machine, I know you have a real name. I'm wondering what that is.
Magnus.
Magnus, of course. Um, 30 albino gold laser eggs and 3 hatched. Goodness.
Dang.
That's not a what is that, a 3%? I don't know. I'm bad at math. Don't knock me. But don't like that. Um
Anna Banana had something there if you catch that. It left my
he
screen.
it was down at the bottom. Let's
There you
see. I
go.
have some mystery eggs too. I need help. I'm finding small eggs on the sand of my pygmy and chili reservoirs tank, none on the glass. Same size of pygmy core eggs, and I can't get them to hatch. If they're in the sand, I would assume that they'd be Cory eggs, but none on the glass. Same size. Huh. Have you tried putting them in like meth blue with a little bit of air, like not strong aeration, but like a little bit? Um, or if you don't want to go the chemical route of meth blue, you could try alder cones. They'll make the water super brown, like with tannins, but they're supposed to be antifungal. You could try that.
Yeah.
You could also try putting them in distilled water instead of um, your whatever tap water you've got going or tank water.
Hmm.
Um, and Foxy's asking what color they are whenever you collect them. And
Hey Richard.
I'm trying to think of any like Nancy Funty Bee is such a smart lady. And I'm wondering what you mean by this, Nick. Meth blue is crazy because there are a whole section of people who are trying to eat it these days, which I think is crazy. But tell me
That's
more.
really hard on a human liver.
Yeah, like tell me more about what you think about that, Nick. I would like to know. Um, but yeah, those are all like the main things that come to my head. Whenever talking about like collecting eggs and stuff, and if they're not already like fungused over by the time you notice them or collect them. Yeah, I'm interested though.
Yeah.
Anna's foray into collecting eggs. um let's see. Darwin will take care of them in time. It's fine. You know what, that's what we said about COVID, Zen. That's what we said about COVID. um and meth blue, of course. Let's see. And Rachel, did you see the yellow betta? I have no idea. Oh, is Rachel here? We didn't even say hello. How
I
rude of
did.
us. Oh, Stephanie, Jodi. God dang it, making me look bad. Okay, so Anna said, yes, tried. Oh no, shoot. My computer just had an aneurysm. Okay, we're back.
Uh-oh.
Okay, like the whole thing just like shut down. Or okay, as long as it's still going. Okay, so she said yes, tried meth blue and alder cones, but they just dissolve in the second day. Transparent eggs with a little white that
Huh.
develops in the center. Okay, so if there's a little bit of white developing in the center, I don't think that they're viable. And I can see white eggs in the tank, but don't get those. Yeah. I, at least in my experience, if there is like a little dot of white in any egg that I collect, I know that it's bad. So maybe you're collecting bad eggs and um they just don't hatch because they're bad. Maybe that's your issue. I don't know.
Hey, Benjamin.
Goodness. How are you getting all of these people? Let's see. Um Big Steve. Ooh, Benjamin Peters. Is that who you just said hello to?
Yeah.
Ugh, nuts. You beat me there too. And then Go with the Flow Aquatics is here. George RB3. Oh, a couple of fish. And then
Yep.
Ross came in. SVC 570. What's
Oh,
up?
that one I missed. Hey, SBC.
Haha. Gotcha. And then Davo.
Good job.
I know. I've got like the cheat sheet and you're over here doing it in real time. Eat meth blue seriously? Yes, there are people. Like it's a whole thing right now.
Yeah.
Um yeah. So ugh, grody. Let's see.
Ross, it will color your teeth. No, I don't know from experience,
Ugh.
but I know somebody who did it.
Mm. Okay, so Foxy says that pygmy eggs are pretty cloudy with a tinge of yellow/orange to them if fertile. There might be a female ready, but the males aren't ready or fertilizing them. Also true. Like with my Melis eggs, the best ones are like kind of like I want to call it like an off-white yellow. Like they're very very pale, but there's like a noticeable like yellowness to them.
Yeah.
But if they're like super clear, whenever you pick them, they collapse. So yeah, interesting little side fact. But yeah, so they could very well just be getting laid and then not fertilized. So that would also
Mhm.
cause a very low hatch rate.
Yeah.
Um, and then Scotty wants
Scotty,
to know where
where
Sean
Sean
is.
is at.
I would
He's
also like
at
to know where
Pokemon
Sean
with
is.
our oldest daughter, Anna.
Oh, you got your tournament going again? Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I'll give him a pass this time. I enjoyed
Yeah.
having him on the stream last week.
Yeah, me too. She's in the band, so she plays for home games and it's an away game tonight. So she
Oh,
is
okay.
free for Pokemon, so they went together.
Nice. I love
Yeah,
that they do that together.
I do too.
Ooh. Okay, Mr. Magnus, you have a problem. There are more than 100 Medaka fry outdoors, and it's getting colder. Soon they need to move in. Your missus won't allow more tanks. How do I convince her that I need one more? So
It's just one
those
more.
those fry will stay very small for like at least 3 months. So if you can convince her to get like a 5 or a 10 gallon tank, which is very small in comparison to the tanks that Americans keep. But what is that? Like a 5 would be like a 20 to a 30 liter tank, I think is the comparable size.
I
Maybe
think, yeah, like
20 to 40. Well, I just guessed
three
like 4
liters,
liters a
10
gallon.
gallons.
So like
Yeah,
a 20 to a 40
three
liter
liters
tank.
is just shy of a gallon.
But if you have 100, that would be very tight in a 10-gallon tank, but you could definitely make it work. As long as you were diligent with your water changes and everything. Um, but but yeah, that's what I would recommend. I
Oh
would
my
just
God.
say, you could keep it like if she's worried about the feng shui of your apartment, you could keep it like in the living room because the Medaka are super like they move a lot, so they
You need
could
a
add
bathroom tank.
a visual interest. I was gonna say bathroom tank, but like people laugh at me for having one. So
But think about how many times people will get distracted in there, and then you just won't
it's
see them
true.
for the rest of the day because they'll be staring at the sparkly fish.
Yeah, and your guests will be like, "Oh my gosh, wow, look at the sparkles." So that's why I put Medaka in the bathroom.
I'm gonna
Oh my
leave my
god.
Medaka out for a while yet.
Did you Okay, but this is the one thing that I know about Bob is that he's like a conspiracy theorist. And so I feel like he would easily fall into this trap, putting meth blue in his OJ. Ugh, grody.
Yeah.
No, Bob, no.
Yeah, meth blue is
But
you're gonna,
apparently he also drank
if you
Easy
take
Glue.
it regularly, you are gonna have liver failure.
Yeah, maybe don't do that, Mr. Bob.
Yeah.
Bob with the Beetlejuice daily. True. What did Zen say? I bought some of those most sour candies for my girls, and with the color and initial flavor, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if you told me there was meth in them. Ew. I can't. I love the faces that people make whenever they eat super sour candy, but like, ugh, I can't do it. I'm a wiener.
Yeah. I
Um.
love sour candies.
Ooh. Um. Poochie Bird said Madakas can do fine through frozen winters, provided that only the surface freezes over. You could also
Yeah.
keep them outside, but like, bring them in, Magnus. Bring them in. Make them cozy.
I think Nancy said it a few times too that she gets better yields out of her Madakas once they go through an actual winter.
Yeah. I've also found that to be true of my guppies in the fish room. Like, they stay obviously colder in the winter, and then once it warms up, they kind of
Mhm.
explode instead.
Yeah.
And it's not like I expect a ton of fry whenever it's colder in the fish room, but like they definitely benefit from some kind of like lull in
Yeah.
the breeding zone. Not that they're not breeding, but if you could follow that. But they
Yeah.
yeah. Ooh. Pootie Bird says she has 250 Medaka fry in a 3-gallon Magnus. If you have good sponge filtration, you're going to be fine. That's really cool. So I guess there's
Yeah.
some people
She
saying that you
knows her
could,
Madakas really well too.
yeah, like you could keep them outside, but like tempt the wife, bring them in, and add visual interest to your home. That's how I would try and convince. But speaking of Putu Bird, I want to promo her website because I recently got some. I let my live food cultures go a little bit too long, and so I needed to, re up. And she has a bunch of live foods on her site. Like, I got some microworms, vinegar eels, and both of those are in oats, which I prefer because I think they don't smell as bad. But and then also she hooked me up with some banana worms and paramecium, which I'm super stoked
Nice.
about. And the paramecium made it. I told her I was like 50-50 on whether they made it or not, but I'm also really bad at like shining a flashlight in to see if there's like anything moving in the water.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but like my eyes won't work, I guess, when it comes to that. So, which is annoying. But yeah, so if you use code Bougie10 on her website, which is captainscritters.com, you can get 10% off site wide. And I think she's also got a special going on isopods, which is really cool. And Chelsea, what kind of sorry, also getting distracted again. What Medaka do you have again? I know you said that you had the Yukihi, something like that.
Yozakuras.
No, not Yozakura's. They're the gold ones with the shimmeries on the tops.
Mm-hmm.
But Yozakura are also gold. So like I don't
Yeah,
they're
they're
a
gold
different
with
gold.
blue.
Different gold. But he has theories, Lisa. True. Um But I wonder like how y'all's tank setup is going in the rental in the new house. So thank God he stopped after 3 doses. Good thing.
Well, I think they said they
But
were getting things set up in their garage out there, and they had
yeah, but the garage was super
done
hot.
a test, and the water was a little toasty.
Yeah, she said that it would get like 120 degrees or something, and I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's got to make the water what,
I
like
think
100,
90 is what they said the
90 or
water was.
something?"
Maybe
Yeah,
I'm wrong, but I remember 90 for some reason.
yeah, that's too hot. That's what's much too hot. I mean, I think actually, I bet you rice fish could tolerate it, but I wouldn't want to subject them to that if I didn't
They
have to.
definitely did outside here.
Yeah.
Those tubs were in the full sun. Do you
Mm-hmm.
want another hand?
Oh, is Cheryl moving?
Yes,
Ah, I see.
kinda.
Does she want to come on camera? Does she want to be a cool kid on the block, or is she just like good chilling?
Hey, that's up to these guys. If they want to come on, they can come on.
I'll make a
All
cameo.
right, all right, all
Yeah.
right. Hello, hello.
And then
Bottom
Ryan,
color. What's
RJ,
up, Ryan?
aka Cheryl's
Hello,
Boy Toy.
hello. I love it. Oh,
It makes me laugh every time we read your name.
I am so glad we've got Fish Fam coming on the stream. We have to
Like,
have you like in real time,
yeah,
like an actual guest one day instead of just like a side swipe guest whenever you feel up to it. But yeah, Cheryl, what do you have going on in your fish room? Like, what are you breeding?
all the fucking things.
All the things.
A lot of Corys right now.
Yeah,
The amount of Cory fry in my fish room is insane.
I love that. I love to hear it.
I can't remember up to 5 species or 6 species. By the time I get home, I might be 6 species of
Oh, right
fry.
on.
Yeah.
Do you get BAP points for like each individual species? And are you like riding that to victory, or are you breeding other fish in addition to the Corys for your BAP program?
Um, I'm trying to breed other things. The
Mm-hmm.
problem is I just haven't concentrated on them.
Yeah,
Corys are easy.
yeah, I get that. That's kind of where I am in the fish room. Like I've been concentrating on trying to get the fish room in order and then start breeding in earnest. But like, girl, it's taken a minute. Like, so I'm breeding like all the easy things right now. And I think the Mellis are probably the one that I'm like the difficult one that I'm trying to focus on. But it the fish room, like the logistics of it just doesn't line up all the time. But let's see, we've got a question for maybe Jodi because I don't keep nearite snails. Do you ever see black racer slash military nearite snails and zigzag slash lightning bolt nearite snails in big box stores or local pet stores?
I can't say that I don't look for fish in Petco or PetSmart anymore.
Yeah.
I haven't for like over a year.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't answer if the big box stores have them, but I have seen some nerites in a local fish store in Omaha called Fish Freaks.
Oh,
I know they've had some nerites, but I can't remember exactly which ones it was.
yeah. Huh. I mean, I know that there's a store called Aquatic Motif that has a large selection of invertebrates, but more on the side of like snails than say shrimp. But they're one of my favorite places to go for snails if I need them. They have like
Gotcha.
the rabbit snails and stuff. But Nancy B says she's been making new grindle cultures. I've tried so many effing times to make grindle worms be a thing in my fish room, and they refuse to grow for me. So, Cheryl, do you keep live foods in your fish room for the Corys, or do you just let them, I don't know, eat whatever?
Most of the Corys just eat whatever.
Oh yeah.
I do go outside and I have a tank that I started a green water tank outside.
Mm-hmm.
And it's loaded with mosquito larvae, and that's what I feed all the bettas.
Yeah. I find that My rainbow fish really like mosquito larvae, so I try and get them for that. But I'm a little worried that we've got West Nile going on, and our yard is so small that I can only keep so many little green water cultures before my wife is like, "There's too many mosquitoes. Get it the hell out! Like we're not doing it." So yeah, might have
Yeah.
gotten in trouble for that. But let me see. But
We had a couple more people come in too.
oh, we did.
Yeah.
Let me look. Go with the flow. Benjamin Peters, Johnny Best is here, and good old Bear Bottom. Brandon
Yes.
came in.
Hey guys.
Check you out. But what I was gonna say, talking about the Medaka, what was I gonna say? This is bad content.
Hold
I
on
forgot
one second.
it.
Copper.
Oh.
Quit eating my
Just
flower.
going into mom mode.
Mm-hmm. They're going after the grasshoppers and the zinnias, but they definitely pluck the blooms off to get them.
Yeah, and they step on them. Rude.
Yeah.
Magnus is saying the tub will freeze solid in Sweden. Could you put like a tub heater in the tank and just keep them outside? That would be my next.
Like even a stock tank heater, like one meant for, keeping cattle troughs warm, would be probably, I don't know if it would work any better than an aquarium heater, but they're literally made to do that.
Yeah. Dr. Ted said that we need a Clash Jodi task force assembled as soon as possible to come up with solutions to keep you up past 6 p.m. I was like, good luck.
You know what? I can go past 6 p.m. Thank you. Although that will, I could stay up an hour later out there.
You were totally right, by the way, Yozakura. I don't know why I thought Yoki, but my bad.
I just watched it like a couple days ago, so.
You beat me.
I was noting the similarity between those and the Miyazakuras.
Oh, high lame factor. I am here for it. Your bitch loves a sparkle. I know. Let's see.
We have grasshoppers all summer, spring, and fall. They are here.
Do they mess up your raised beds at all? Because I know that anytime you have grasshoppers, they just destroy.
They're destructive little a-holes.
It's rude, and they don't even ask. We are waiting on
Jennifer.
very nice tanks to arrive, and then we're gonna get going. I love that. I love to hear it.
We got Jennifer, and then they're all Mountain Greenery.
Oh, there's more people. Good. This has got to be like a record. Mountain Greenery. What is up, my friend? Maybe put an old piece of furniture or call it vintage, and say, "Look at how much character this adds to our house, wife." That's what I would do. Oh my gosh, I'm very behind. Holy moly. Chelsea's still talking about the temperature in her garage. That's where I'm at.
Now copper beating rocks.
We love that.
Really,
That's
buddy?
great. Nice and
your innards hate
I don't know
you.
if that counts as fiber, but 95 degrees in the 120. But now the temps have dropped significantly, so they'll be fine. Love that. And I was thinking you could put like a mini split in there, but I don't know if you would want to do that because you're renting. So that could be not ideal. But ooh,
everybody else's dog eat rocks. Like, come on, buddy. That can't feel good.
Coming in or going out, I would imagine.
Yeah.
And then Chelsea said that Medaka are the only fish that they have right now, and they just went out to the Medaka lair. I'm so excited for that video. I want to see what he's got going on. And if you want more Medaka, I have way more Red King Yama Medaka fry than I know what to do with, but they don't have lame. They're like super, super, super orange, but no sparkle. So I don't know if that interests you, but I know that I'm probably going to send some to Dr. Ted. So just let me know.
I like sparkling things. Branton's got some pretty sparkly Medakas too right now.
Yeah, he does. He's got those, what were they? Wide fin, glitter.
I don't know. It had me at glitter.
I think the name kind of like goes, I don't know. I don't think Medaka names are like, as consistent as they should be, kind of like with guppies. Like anytime somebody gets their own strain, they kind of breed them for a little while and then rename them.
Yeah.
And so everything's kind of close, but not close. I don't know. It's the naming system is not consistent, but yeah. I've never tried vinegar eels. What? They're the only live food culture I can keep besides hatching baby brine shrimp. I'm so weird about smells. Vinegar doesn't
I
bother
still
me.
have to send some vinegar eels to Scotty raising fishes.
Oh yeah,
He's
they
in
last
Texas too.
so long. He's in Texas. Do you know what part? It's a big state.
I do, but I don't know if he wants everybody else to know. So
no, I was gonna say like north or south. That's very.
I know the name of the town he's in, not what.
Oh, not where
locality it is on the map.
Maybe don't say anything. I guess.
Yeah.
We don't want to dox people.
No.
Oh yeah, Anna Banana said she also tried grindle worms multiple times, and white worms are much easier. Maybe I should just try the white worms. Except that Nick says that grindle worms are worse than white worms, so maybe I should just try white worms. I don't know. A floating de-icer, that might work. Oh, sorry. More questions.
Is that Dade's up there? I can't see it now. It's tiny.
Yep, it is.
Okay. So I've ordered from Aquatic Arts in the past. I had some vampire shrimp from them. I got some of the sun-kissed orange amanos or something like that, or gold amanos. I still have the amanos. Those were my original vampire shrimp, and they Houdini'd themselves somewhere out of existence. But vampire shrimp can be a little sensitive sometimes, so I may not have acclimated them. But you know what? I take that back. I had them for like 4 months, but they still can be sensitive. Those are the one shrimp I do take time to acclimate. But other than that, I have not ordered anything else from there.
You never like drip acclimate anything, and I was like, you don't keep Caridina. I know you don't, but like, those are important to acclimate slowly. But maybe the vampire shrimp are more like Caridina than.
Not even close. They're an entirely different species altogether. I cannot remember the name at the moment, but they're just sensitive, but they should be like perfect in my water.
Speaking of perfect for your water, you need to like keep one tank of some kind of African cichlid, like a Tanganykan, or I want to say like an Mbuna, but those are so big and there's like lots of colors and stuff, and so like I'd stick to like Tanganyika if I were you. But
yeah, give me an example.
An example? Ooh, get some of Big Steve's Nanochromis transvestitis. Is that what it was that he had? I think that's what he had. But I like Shelly. They are fascinating little tiny creatures, and they're like the little Bob the Builders of the fish world. Like they are constantly working, just like you. So maybe you should get some Shellies.
I am babysitting some Shellies.
Oh,
well, I'm babysitting some the multis for Johnny.
Yeah.
Hey Shirley, how's your arm, Shirley?
I hope.
Is it improving at all?
I hope it's improving.
I hope so too.
Sorry, I just ran past the Oh, nice. Cinnamon, those were mine that I sent to Brandon, the Kohaku rice fish. Apparently, when they went outside, they turned into tricolor Medaka instead of just the Kohaku that I thought that they were. So they were inside with me, but I thought that was interesting. But
they were working on their tan.
Must have been. But Ross needs microworms and banana worms. Head over to Captain's website because you will get like the most giant portion sizes you'll ever come across. Like
ooh, and she has vinegar eels, but not in liquid. They're in an oat medium.
100% recommend. I love it. Bum 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 bum. Trying to scroll down. White worms didn't interest most of your fish? Too big. Interesting. But yeah, some fish will tear up blackworm. Okay, Nancy, how's your blackworm culture going? I would love to know about that because as you watched my like bajillion hours long video, mine crashed whenever so I had too many for one tub. And so I split it and I don't know, they did not like that. So no more blackworms for me. Um but they went for like I don't know 9 months or so, 10 months. Um but yeah, so sad. Jodi is the female Bob the Builder. Yes. So it would only be appropriate for you to have a whole big tank of multi-shell dwellers. You should get them in like a low boy because they don't need a lot of height. But
Yeah. There's
yeah.
2 in a 40 breeder right now. I need to move them.
Yeah. Maybe I know that he needs females, right?
I also need a
Johnny
female.
does.
Yep. Yeah.
Don't
Okay.
know.
You're referring to Johnny. Yeah. Johnny
Yeah.
needs a female.
I'm like, I think I could probably sex out maybe 1 or 2 right now. Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. They're kind of hard to sex out though because I mean, I know that the females kind of stay in the mouth of the shell a little bit more, but like they all look the same. The males are a little bit bigger, but goodness, if you want someone's address, tell them they want a 50-cent plushie. That's true. I would just ask Steven. Steven knows where everybody lives.
Dade asked about ordering plants from Boost Plant. I've ordered from there plenty. I've had good luck and bad luck, but their customer service is usually pretty decent. I had gotten a box one time that had a bunch of tissue culture plants in it, and when it arrived, the tissue culture plants were not in their little pots. They were spread all over the box. So they refunded me, and I just like, well, I'll just make do, and
yeah,
they weren't dead. They're still in their gel media, the agar, and it was fine. But I left them a feedback of nicely worded. You need to do way better packaging.
Yeah.
Scotty's. And the next box I got was great.
Yeah. I mean, I've had good luck with Boost Plant, but I always it bugs me that you have to order like the insulation in addition to your order.
Yeah, that bugs me too. I think that's kind of crazy.
But
later, Nancy.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm behind. But yeah, I always have to order the insulation because Texas, it's always hot or cold. There's no nice weather here. But Scotty's blackworm culture is doing decent in his breeder box. Yeah, I think it really depends on how many you have in there. They need more service area, but it's a good that is the good shallowness, like the height of the breeder box, excellent. But I feel like if you have a large culture, like a pound or more, that you'll need more service area for them than a little breeder box. But I'm glad it's doing well for you. Oh no, I lost the first batch, so I have them refrigerated now. I'm afraid. I want to get them multiplying and growing, but I bought half a pound the second time. Yeah. I think it really, I wonder what your source was because it really depends on kind of like fish. Like if you get them healthy and they arrive healthy, they'll kind of stay healthy, or it's a lot like discus. But if they come in sick or tainted in any kind of way, even just a little bit, it gets out of hand really fast, and then the leeches take over, and that is number one, disgusting, but number two, such a depressing thing because they're so expensive. But yeah. Ooh, Vanessa. Yeah. Who's Vanessa? Vanessa Janine. Happy Friday.
Yes, I'm sorry if we missed you. Hi, Vanessa.
I am on it. Boom. Oh, Nancy's got to go back to work. Ladies and non-ladies, that's very true. Adios, Funty B. But somebody shook that box, I bet. Yeah. I don't know. I'm suspicious of a lot of delivery people. Like,
Yeah,
seeing
I mean,
that, like,
I've
fish or
literally
plants or
had
whatever is on the
people
outside.
spin the box and
Yeah,
hand
and
it
you're
to
just
me,
like, "The fuck are you doing?
even
Just
when it says
put
live
it
fish on the
down."
side.
It's annoying.
Yeah, don't pretend to be cool. Just hand me my box nicely.
Yeah. I don't need to, like, they don't, like, they're the sign people who, like, turn the signs and twist them and flip them up in the air, and I'm like, "No, not with my box, please." Um, bum, bum, bum. Who is Brienne? That's my question.
What?
Unless that's Pootie Bird's real name. I don't know. Um,
I don't know that one.
um, Installation should be built into the price. Yes. Hill I will die on. Agreed.
Yeah.
Um, let's see. Ross says that his boxes, which are very nice by the way, run about $8.50 each, but they're worth it, and my customers reuse them. I do that all the time. I don't think I've sent Jodi a box that hasn't been a recycled box. Like, as long as the box is good, I don't
Yeah.
mind. Like, I'm not sending like an Amazon. I'm not reusing an Amazon box. Those are like janky after they've been
Yeah.
shipped. But like a nice sturdy box, I've got a whole guest room full of them that I hoard them so that I can reuse them. But I know Jodi's missing people. She must be tired. It's true.
I am tired. But Dr. Ted asked if we'll have
Oh,
flyers or anything at the Clash. And yes, Stephen contacted us and graciously offered to make some cards for us, like brochure type thing, pamphlet, brochures, whatever you want to call it. Big card says things. Stephen's going to make,
oh.
or is currently, because Stephen's awesome.
You'll meet Brienne and her dad at the Clash, Jodi. By the way,
Oh,
been in
awesome.
the fish fam for a long time, but less active on YouTube. Well,
Yeah.
maybe she should be active, lady. You can do it.
I'm sorry, I just read Chelsea's comment. They definitely Ace
Ace
Ventura
Ventura
boxes.
boxes,
They
yeah,
sure as shit do, especially
yeah.
FedEx.
It's ridiculous, and like, and yes, Pootie Bird. Okay. So whenever I first opened the box, I was like, boxception. Like, there was a box in a box, and I was like, what is going on here? But also the
Yeah,
box was a lot heavier than I anticipated it being, because I was thinking I was gonna get like these little tiny things of culture, and which is why I ordered two. But this girl just like stuffed as much freaking starter culture in a bag as she could, and like what do you call it? The impulse seal. So she impulse sealed these
yeah,
bags. They're like custom bags. I can't say enough good things about her like delivery
yeah,
methods, because they worked super well. And I kid you not, it was like 98 degrees when it got delivered, and everything was alive.
yeah.
Everything.
I
So
got some of her red photosynthetic bacteria, and she
yeah.
quadruple bagged those, and they were nice thick bags. They were sealed
Hmm.
really well. Poochie, you
Yeah.
could have gotten away with just one bag on that. There was zero leaks anywhere. Like I get double bag. Double bag is great, but she
Yeah.
She
She made
definitely went
sure.
out of her way to make sure it was well done and not going to be a problem.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm super impressed with her shipping methods, but I look to the side and I see Dr. Ted said, "Undamn you, Stephen, undamn you." I guess I guess Stephen got a +1 from Dr. Ted this time.
Sweet.
Oh, what's up, geek? Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, geek boy.
Nice of you to come in, to stop by. Oh, Ron said he gets blackworms from an eBay vendor, and so do I. I need to double check and see which vendor it is, because there's a few different ones. But I've had really good success the last 2 or 3 times that I've ordered from this particular vendor.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's see. Oh, Brienne is in school and lots of other projects. Smart kid. Oh, they also run a cat rescue. That's cool.
Oh,
And
cool.
they make wine. Wow. All right.
I like the cat rescue.
I'm convinced package handlers handle my boxes like the girl with the cake in Foxy's birthday song. Let's see. Somebody spank geek. He needs something. I don't know. I would not like to volunteer for that, but anybody else, you are welcome to do so.
Yes.
Oh, Pootie Bird had a bad ship with In My Tanks and vowed not to have a repeat of it. awesome on you. Like I think my banana worms were quadruple packed as well. Everything else was double packed, but my dumbass took everything out and then took everything out of the bags to make sure that it was still alive because it was hot. And the
So what's
innermost exactly. So like everything was labeled on the outside and in big fat letters, which was amazing. But then I was an idiot who took everything out and was like, I had to like backtrack my steps to figure out it. I mean, I could tell what was what by like looking at it, but oh my gosh, I never felt more like an idiot than, unpacking everything and then having to figure it out. But anyway.
That's all right. Don't feel bad. I sent Branton some loaches and forgot to label them male and female.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, I take it back. I labeled bags, just didn't use those ones.
Mm-hmm. But oh no, the bugs are back. I wonder what bugs he's talking about. But yeah, bugs on what, Brandon? I'm interested. And Ross said this shipping season has had some casualties. That's the freaking truth. And I'm sorry about that. But also on that note, I need to get with you about ordering my male pink crayfish. So don't let me forget. On the white worm, do you have mites? Because I feel like once you get mites on your worm cultures, you just got to toss it and call it a day.
That's extra fish food.
Yeah, if your fish will eat it. But mine won't, but I wish they would. Let's see. Putu is very thorough, does more than I would patience for sure. And the shipment was a freak accident. They delivered box literally in shreds. Goodness. Brandon said he only had casualties when he shipped to Nick. He was too busy taking a bath. That's funny.
I had a couple casualties this year too.
Yeah.
I sent 20 male guppies and 10 platies to Jose, and 2 platies were alive.
2?
So I don't know if 2 out of 30 fish, 2 platies were alive.
And you like individually packed them and everything?
Always do.
Always, yeah. That's odd.
So I don't know if the carriers just, spun the box a ton, if they were extra rough with it. It wasn't even like bad weather.
That's so strange.
I know. That one ticked me off a lot. And then I had shrimp. I had some Blue Dream shrimp show up just annihilated.
Soup. Yeah. I hate that. Although I will say, I ordered some yellow shrimp from Shrimply Fantastic, and I had really good experiences up until this particular shipment. And the UPS just dropped the ball, and they came in, like, I kid you not, like 5 days late, and they were just like a soup of shrimp. And customer service is on point. Like, they made it right. But
I got my yellow shrimp from Richard. Go with the Flow Aquatics.
Nice.
They're booming. They pop out a lot of shrimplets.
Yeah, I love getting some like a brightly colored shrimp to kind of what do you call it? Like set off the tank. I like it.
Yeah.
Nick, don't be a meanie butt. You can cuss on our stream. We're not monetized. It's okay. I'll allow it. But what? I saw Travis Kelce and I was like, what's going on? Don't be mad because your signifier make the Hunchback of Notre Dame look like Travis Kelce. Those signifiers are not my favorites. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, that's a dessert tray, Nick. If you want dessert, you always want more. So there's 2 S's. Dessert tray to float.
That is a fun way to remember that.
There you go. But we are well over our designated hour at 6:15.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to head out because wife gets home and dinner is delivered. So I don't know what it is, but
I hope it's delicious.
I hope it's delicious too. I'm hungry. But anyhow, thank you guys for coming. Everything was awesome, and we had so many people today. I feel like
I know. I think it says there's 51 right now, so thank you to everyone who came in, and if you haven't already, please hit the like.
Yeah, and if we missed you and you didn't get your shout out in the stream, I'm so sorry. Come back next week at the same time, same place, and let me know, and I will definitely shout you out. But
Like,
Fish
put it in
Fam
all
said
caps.
that we had 55 participants. Isn't that? I think
Nice.
that's got to be a record. That's awesome.
I think that's the most we've had.
Love it. All right. Well, until next time, everybody.
See y'all.